All right, number 6 asks us to find the secant of the inverse tangent of square root of 2 square root of 5 divided by 5. So what this is saying is that we want the secant of this angle that's equal to the inverse tangent of 2 square root of 5 over 5. So let's call this angle theta. So theta is equal to the inverse tangent of 2 square root of 5 divided by 5, which means that the tangent of our angle is equal to 2 square root of 5 over 5. And let's draw a picture of what this is going to look like. We'll draw a right triangle. We'll call this angle theta. And so if this is theta and the tangent of theta is 2 square root of 5 over 5, remember tangent is opposite over adjacent. So we'll call this opposite side 2 square root of 5, and we'll call the adjacent side 5. That would mean that the tangent of this angle is equal to 2 square root of 5 divided by 5. So we've got a picture now of what this angle looks like. Now let's find this other side so that we could, the hypotenuse, so that we can find the secant of that angle. All right, so let's call this other side C, and the Pythagorean theorem says that C squared is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. So that's 5 squared plus 2 square root of 5 squared. So 5 squared is 25. 2 square root of 5 squared is 20. So this is 45. That's C squared. So C is equal to the square root of 45, which is the same as the square root of 9 times the square root of 5. So that's 3 square root of 5. So 3 square root of 5 is this C here. All right, now we've got all three sides of this triangle. We know that theta is this angle here in this corner, and we need to find the secant of that. Secant is equal to the hypotenuse over the adjacent side. Remember, secant is the reciprocal of cosine. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, so secant is hypotenuse over adjacent. And so the secant of theta is going to be equal to the hypotenuse, which is 3 square root of 5, divided by the adjacent side, which is 5. And that's going to be our answer.